You know, I hear people complain a lot about songs being overplayed and that's why they don't like a song, but that's never been a problem for me because satellite radio is your best friend. Like, I seriously wake up every morning and I'm like, thank God my mom just blew extra money out her ass to get satellite radio because it is the best thing that ever could have happened. Like, my number one station is Ozzy's Boneyard, then Hair Nation, and all that stuff. And it's never been a problem for me. Whenever I hear people complain about a song being overplayed, I'm just like, dude, I mean, it's worth money, but so is stuff like Netflix, and that's totally worth it. And honestly, like, I don't even listen to radio. Like, the car was the only place I ever listened to radio, like, not even in my own room. I've got my turntable over there, and I've got, like, a huge stack of vinyl that I can just listen to any day, so that has never been a problem for me. So whenever I hear people talk about a couple different songs being overplayed, honestly, like, I'm kind of, like, not even ashamed to admit it anymore because one song I hear that I know a lot of people like, but their big complaint about it is being overplayed, is the song Royals by Lorde. Now, Lorde, she broke out, like, I think it was like the month I came back to school in September or October, where she came out with the song Royals. She was just kind of like a 16-year-old girl from, like, I think it was Sweden or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I know that I'm probably wrong, but anyways, like, a lot of people, like, complain about it being overplayed, but honestly, like I said, a lot of the songs that came out in 2013 I didn't really mind that much, and that was one of the songs because I watched Adosa Buckley's, like, musical autopsy of that, and like he said, it's an anti-pop anthem that got to number one on Billboard just by trashing all the people, like, bragging about, like, what's normally in pop songs. Like, basically what she's saying is she's just like, yeah, I mean, I don't really drive a Cadillac and I'm not really all that rich, but fuck it, I'm having fun. So that's why I've liked that song for the main reason. The second reason I absolutely love that song is her fucking voice is so beautiful. I mean, it makes me feel a lot less left out because it's really kind of deeper and soulful, and most of what you hear from, like, these pop princesses nowadays, they all try to sound the same. Like, everyone loves that, oh, that they can just belt it and hit those high notes and they sound so beautiful. That's what makes the perfect pop star. But Lorde, it just kind of takes it and she's just like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna sing with my normal voice. And her voice, oh my god, it's so deep and it's so soulful, and I'm just like, I love it so much. It makes me feel a lot less left out because I've been having a problem with that recently. Like, we're doing Phantom of the Opera at my school, and there's, like, one part that isn't a soprano, and I can't hit those notes because my voice is too deep and mannish. And it makes me feel so less left out that, like, some people actually do go for the girls who have kind of, like, the deeper voice, and that's just, like, easy to just, like, kick back and just sort of, you don't really just sort of veg out to. Because that's honestly one of the more veggie songs to me. I know that sounds dumb, but whatever. So yeah, I like that song for that reason. And if you haven't heard the song, I will play a little sample of Lorde's voice and tell me that it is not just gorgeous and it just melts you. So anyways, here you go.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address in a torn up town, no postcode envy.
Am I right or am I right? Like, God, I fucking love it so much. Like, I can't even articulate my thoughts right now. That's how much I fucking love it. It's so rare too with all the stuff coming out nowadays. Like, it's not processed beyond oblivion like Kesha is, and it's not just like, like, hitting the higher notes like Katy Perry. It's not anything like that. It sounds so different than what a lot of mainstream pop stars have put out. And that's what I loved about this year, about 2013, is a lot of the stuff that was on Billboard was, like, different from a lot of the stuff I heard in, like, 2011, 2012. Probably third thing that people bring up about this song in particular is that it's kind of monotone and kind of just like a little boring, and like, you're complaining about that now, monotone and boring. Like, seriously, can we just go back and listen to like anything Kesha's put out? She sounds like a drunken skank in every song. And honestly, I do. One of the reasons I like it is because I think it is catchy as shit. But it's very simple in its approach, and you don't get a lot of really simple songs in the mainstream pop nowadays, and that's what I really like about this song. I don't care that it's been overplayed. I can appreciate it just because, one, it's anti-pop, yet somehow it managed to trick people into getting it to the very top of Billboard. It's fucking genius. Second, her voice is just amazing, and I'm, like, in love with it, and it makes me feel a lot less left out for not being a soprano and having, like, a deeper, mannish voice. And three, it may be just kind of simple and that sort of thing. It may just be kind of simple, but its simplicity is what makes it so great in my eyes. And like, I know I've said before, like, everything has to be like big and beautiful and like complicated riffs and just like bass playing that gives you tendinitis, but like, honestly, that doesn't have to be the case all the time, and honestly, it's the simplicity of the song that makes it so listenable and a lot of fun for me. I might as well give you guys an update about the next few days. I live in like the heart of the Midwest, like really, really like southern Illinois. So we are being hit by that huge snowstorm right now, and I'm really pissed that I'm downstairs because there's no fucking heater and I'm freezing as shit. So that's why I've got my Ramones beanie on and my sweater, and so I was supposed to be going to Theater Fest, which is in Normal. But if that doesn't happen, like, I was gonna just like take my flip and like do like a video diary of Theater Fest. But if that doesn't happen, then I'll come up with like a rant or two in the next few days and post that instead of the Theater Fest video diary. So I will have something to put up if that doesn't exactly pan out, but hopefully it does, because I'm a senior and this is my last year going to Theater Fest, and it's honestly like some of the most fun I've ever had, because honestly there are some kind of like cookie cutter girls in drama club, and going to Theater Fest you think, oh, it's just gonna be all the same people, but no, there are a lot of freaks and a lot of geeks there, and I fucking love it. It's perfect, and I'm going with my friends, Nathan, Lindsay, Ashley, Connor, and it's gonna be just a fucking party, and Jacob, my GBF. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking insane, so I want it to happen, and I don't know, if not, then I will be upset, but I still will come up with a couple videos to just fill in that gap. So thank you guys for watching, and subscribe. You know you want to. Yeah, subscribe. Bye.